I've always liked trains, even as a little boy. I used to have a little Trix, double O gauge. And then when I was about 30, some friends of ours, which were at the technical college in Bury along with me, rang me up and said, "Do you fancy buying a steam engine?" So I said, "Oh, okay." Eventually we bought a big full-size Black 5 out of Bury scrapyard and spent 21 years rebuilding it. In the meantime, I'd moved to Scotland. I got involved in 2-foot gauge railways at Lead Hills Railway in East Lanarkshire, and then I moved to South Tyndale Railway, which is at Alston in Cumberland.
Oh, I've been interested in steam trains all my life, and that's 80 years now. When I was a boy, I lived in the north of England. I've only been in this part of the world for the last 20 years.
I've been involved in Strathaven, I don't know, a long time. Maybe 30 years off and on, driving kids around the park, which has been thoroughly enjoyable. I'm up here mostly at the weekends. I usually come on a Sunday and thoroughly enjoy it. That's that. I drive the steamer and drive the battery electrics. So that's about it really. I do have a couple of steam trains myself, steam engines that we've run round on the park. I make all my own engines, and I'm kind of engineering orientated. So I came up here in an engineering orientated kind of world, and I wasn't terribly interested in driving a train round for the kids on a Sunday. However, necessity means that we don't have that many volunteers, and so we have to make sure that we've got enough to run a service, because if we don't run a service, we don't get money. If we don't get money, we can't survive, because we have to keep things going, repair things and such like, and that's basically how it is.
I come out most weekends if the weather's good and the steam train is running. It's been going since 1949, and this year is the 75th anniversary, which will be celebrated on the 14th of May.
It was originally started by the council, and they asked somebody to build 2 engines, one of which we don't know where it is. The other one is behind you, down there. That's 75 years old and still going strong. We run it on special days.
She started this railway off, and she's still running even now, with a lot of work done to keep her running. New boiler, new motion. The motion is the connecting rods, the coupling rods, all of the bits that make the wheels go round. That's called the motion.
Normally what we do is in the winter we take all our own engines away, and then in the summer, round about now, we bring them back up and run them once a month, if not more often, on the track, just for ourselves. A play day. We have play days. Sometimes we run on the high level. I built an engine the other day for my 2 grandchildren for the high level. That's the 5-inch gauge on the high level track there, which cost £47. That's all it cost to build. Just use bits and pieces and put it together, and they love it.
What do you think about the future of Strathaven Model Railway?
Well, it's actually, I think, it's quite rosy, because we have a very enterprising secretary. Ian Sampson has done a fantastic job in encouraging young people to come and take part in the railway. There's a junior section with quite a number of members, and they are the people who will be running this railway hopefully for a very long time to come. But a lot of the people who are running it just now are getting on in years, and they need to have replacements, but it looks as if we will have replacement. Hopefully, when they are established here, one of them will come forward so that they will be looking for junior members in the years to come. I'm only interested in driving steam. And steam is a challenge because you have to have everything right. You have got to have a very good fire. You have to have a full boiler. You have to have full working pressure. Those three things must be right. And if they're not, the engine will not go. It's not easy to keep everything in order. And in that way, it is a challenge.
It's a challenge you enjoy then?
Very much so.